Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Caitlin and I do videos about fitness, health, and lifestyle, and sometimes mom life. Today I'm going to be talking about my postpartum weight loss fitness journey. I have had one baby. She will be 11 months old. I have so many questions being asked often how I stay in shape after having a baby. Now these are things that I have worked personally for me. Everybody is different. Pick and take what you choose, and if things don't work for you, then your body's different. Everyone has to be in tune with themselves and know what works for them. So without further ado, let's get started. Very first thing that I would say is breastfeeding. Now, something that I have heard is that you can burn anywhere between 200 to 500 calories a day just by breastfeeding alone. Your body's working so hard to produce milk is that you're basically just burning off calories while you're doing it. So I really do think with breastfeeding, it really shed off a lot of weight. My next tip is gonna sound like a broken record, but it's to drink a ton of water. After you have a baby, your body is just hanging on to so much water weight. Just from carrying the baby alone, you're hanging on to a lot of water. But let's say you had your baby in a hospital and you had to be hooked up to IVs, or you had a C-section, your body is extra holding on to weight. You got the big lips, puffy face, everything. So the more water you drink, the more your body's just gonna get rid of that extra water. My third tip is to stay active. You're not supposed to work out 8 weeks after having your baby, but something that I did, I really just needed, I needed to be outside. I needed to just get moving. I was just going stir crazy. So there were so many times within those first few weeks of having Jenna that I would sit outside on the porch, or maybe just sit in front of the window just looking outside with the sun pointing on me, and I would just do like arm circle. It got my arms moving and kind of got my blood circulating without putting a lot of strain on my body after just having a baby. I also did some simple things like just breathing deeply, just intentionally doing some deep breathing for 5 to 10 minutes throughout the day. Walking, they recommend you to walk. I definitely got out and walked. I wouldn't walk far. I would probably have about 10 minutes of walking during the day because your body is definitely, lots going on down there, so you don't want to strain yourself too much, but I incorporated some things because I just had to get. Also, another thing I like to do was a channel here on YouTube, and it's called Blogilates, and she does very gentle Pilates exercises, and it may be something as simple as like putting your arms together like this and then just going up and down like that for like 2 minutes. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it would get your arms, get a little burn going in. It gives you a little bit of time for yourself during the day. A lot is going on in those first weeks of having a baby, and so having some intentional time just to take care of yourself and then get your mind and your body right, it does so much for you. And it also keeps up that endurance, so when you actually start working out, that your mind will already be ready. Another tip that I have for you is to eat clean. Your body just went through a traumatizing time. Mentally, you're going through a hard time. Emotionally, you're going through a hard time. And so just to support your body and keep it up, keep it going, you have to eat whole, real foods. If you're eating junk food or highly processed food, it's just adding more stress to your body, essentially. So eating whole food, eating foods with a lot of fiber in it, getting enough protein in, getting enough of your greens, a lot of vitamins, a lot of density, but it all has to be clean food. I did not restrict myself from fats, carbs, sugars, protein. I didn't restrict myself from any of it as long as it was clean, healthy, pure food. Once I hit that 8-week mark and I was in the clear to work out, everything looked good, everything was healing properly, I was in the clear to work out. I didn't have diastasis recti, I believe is how you pronounce it. And basically what that is that when you have separation between your abdominals, you can fit, it's a 3-finger width, and you can put it in between the separation of your abdominals. Does that make sense? If you have a gap in your abdominal that is the size of 3 fingers apart, that is something that's called diastasis recti. And basically what it is that your abdominal wall has been torn, and then you need to repair it back together. And if you directly go in and start doing ab exercises, it's gonna make it worse, and it's just gonna keep tearing apart. I didn't have that, but I did have a gap of 2 fingers apart. I just did ab exercises as if I did have diastasis recti because I did not want to make anything worse. I wanted to treat my body very gently. I didn't want to just go in and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I was patient with my body. I know that it has just been through a lot, everything's going through a lot, so you just want to be very, very careful on taking care of your body. You did a tremendous amount of work growing this human. You want to care for it and not just see it as just like flabby thing that you don't even recognize anymore. So take care of it, respect your body, take it slow, be very gentle with it. If you're interested in diastasis recti exercises, I am more than happy to go more in depth of that. Just let me know in the comments below. Someone told me this tip. If you're a mom, you've heard it before. If you're a new mom, maybe you haven't heard it quite yet, but it took your body 9 months to grow a baby, so give yourself 9 months to grow your body back. So you definitely want to be gracious with that time. You don't want it to happen overnight. You're not going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be fit in 8 weeks. It's like, no, it doesn't happen that way. Everything just goes wider. Your hips go wider, your rib cage goes wider, your belly button's in a different place, my tailbone still sticks out. Everything shifts. Not only is your muscles gonna take time to get together, your bones are gonna have time to come together. First and foremost, just give yourself some slack. Do not rush it. That's like the one thing that I could say. Just give yourself time, nourish and take good care and be gentle with your body. After having a baby, your body is completely different. You don't even recognize it anymore. So it's so easy to get into the mindset of feeling groggy and stretch marks and loose skin and just like, what is it? Everything about it is just like a bunch of no. Try and shift your mind and having just that respect for your body of everything it just went through for you and this like precious baby that you have. Learn to take care of it. And you don't want fitness to be your #1 goal. You honestly want like the love for yourself to be your #1 goal. That probably sounds really deep, but it's true. Once I got to the 8-week mark, I was working out, just doing body weight exercises, being very gentle with abdominal exercises. I started to incorporate resistance bands. I slowly but surely started off with 2-pound weights, 5-pound weights, 8-pound weights. I very but surely started to build my way up, and I would say I wasn't fully working out at my greatest potential until 5 months postpartum. I definitely gave myself some time. If I got in 10 minutes of working out, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I did my best. My baby needs me right now. Just appreciate just that little time that you have for yourself and be thankful for it, and just know that you can either pick back up later that day, crush it tomorrow, and just you'll start to get in that mindset and be like, okay, I only got 30 minutes of the baby sleeping. I'm gonna kill this workout. So you just like go all in. Find whatever it is that you love. If you don't love weight training, then don't beat yourself up over weight training because you want to look like Joe Schmo on Instagram. Find whatever it is that you love and learn to appreciate how your body is. Because if you're wanting to look like someone and you're doing the workouts that they do, just say it's weight training, or let's just say it's running, and you're like, I hate running, but I want to look like this person, so I'm gonna run. You are going to hate working out. You're gonna hate yourself for putting in all this time and effort into something you like literally despise. Find whatever it is that you love and do that. I appreciate how your body prefers to work out. For your mental sanity, you just have to just like focus on taking true care of yourself. I know this is a video on how to lose weight after a baby, and I gave you some of that. None of that can happen unless your mind isn't in check with all of it. Sweet mama, I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Love you all, and I'm so thankful for you, and I will see you in my next video.